Every Renaissance portrait tells a story, but the real secrets lie in the jewelry. Those glittering accessories weren't just fashion statements, they were coded messages broadcasting everything from your virginity to your political alliances. Let's decode what your bling really said about you in the 1500s. Pearls were the ultimate power move. When Eleonora de Toledo sat for Bronzino's famous portrait, she dripped in pearls. 2 necklaces, pearl nets in her hair, pearl earrings, pearls embroidered on her dress, and even clusters of pearl strings dangling from her fingers. This wasn't excess, it was strategy. Pearls symbolized purity and wealth simultaneously, making them the perfect accessory for noble women who needed to project both virtue and status. Queen Elizabeth I took this to extremes in her Armada portrait, wearing nutmeg-sized pearls sprouting from her hair and a strategic teardrop pearl hanging from her girdle, all designed to protect and proclaim her virginity and authority. But gemstones spoke an even more complex language. In Raphael's portrait of Maddalena Doni, her pendant reads like a Renaissance resume. The ruby symbolized love and charity, while supposedly providing vitality. The sapphire represented faith and acted as a shield against disease. The emerald indicated beauty. But here's where it gets fascinating. That emerald was set in the belly of a tiny unicorn, an emblem of chastity that alluded to hoped-for pregnancy. The couple was childless when this portrait was painted, and the Baroque pearl, completing the jewel, carried the same fertility message. Every stone was a prayer, a protection, and a public announcement. Rings told their own stories. Renaissance nobles wore them on all 5 fingers, sometimes across multiple joints. In Florence, women's ring obsession got so extreme that a law passed in 1415, limiting them to 3 rings total with no more than 1 pearl or precious stone across both hands. When you see Maddalena Doni's hands covered in ruby and emerald rings matching her husband's, you're looking at symbols of fidelity and fertility. Matching stones meant matching commitment. Religious jewelry was political armor. The IHS pendant, representing Jesus' name, appeared constantly in portraits of courtiers and queens. Jane Seymour wore one in her Holbein portrait, broadcasting her religious devotion and prudence. Catherine de' Medici's massive diamond and pearl cross wasn't just piety. It was a power statement during the Counter-Reformation, announcing her political allegiance to Catholic France. Even animal jewelry carried meaning. The bejeweled marten heads that fashionable women wore dangling from their belts weren't cute accessories, they were fertility talismans. Martens were believed to reproduce rapidly, so wearing one positioned directly over your womb was essentially Renaissance reproductive magic. The fact that ermines also symbolized purity made them doubly valuable for noble women navigating the impossible expectation of being both chaste and fertile. Gold chains stacked around your neck announced royal favor. Each chain was likely a gift from a monarch or powerful patron. The more chains, the more connected you were. Jewelry wasn't just worn, it was weaponized. Every portrait was a carefully constructed billboard advertising your wealth, virtue, fertility, political alliances, and religious devotion all at once. So, next time you see a Renaissance portrait, don't just admire the artistry, read the jewelry. Those nobles were speaking in gemstones. And once you crack the code, you'll never look at a pearl necklace the same way again.